I got a couple of what I think are pretty decent lights for you today, both AA powered, the Sofirn SP10A and the Sofirn SF14. The primary difference between our two lights is that the SF14 is a rear clicky switch and the SP10A has this front E-switch. Both lights have what I think is very good build quality. The machining is good. Looking at the inside parts, we have nice brass contacts, good tail springs. AA lights can be notoriously bad for tail springs. A lot of the time what you get in there is no better than what you'd get on the inside of a clicky pin. Both lights came with a pocket clip, good knurling. Finish covers the whole light. Down the barrel we get orange peel reflectors around a Cree XP-G2 LED. You can pick up either one of these lights on Amazon right now using the coupon code in the description for under 15 bucks. I think either of these would be a good last minute Christmas gift idea because they're simple to use and don't require any special batteries. I did test both of these lights using an AA and a 14500 and these are the numbers that I got. I have to say I'm pretty disappointed in that actually. Whether that's a timer-based function or a temperature-based function, I think it's very erratic and not a great implementation. I repeated the test several times and got pretty close to that each time, and I checked, double-checked battery voltage and all of my variables, temperature, all of that stuff, and I don't understand why, if the output on a single AA is sustainable at 250 lumens, why there needs to be a turbo timer on there at all. I think they should have just dropped that. When I did my other video on the Sofirn SF13, some people were asking if these lights use PWM, and I'm not exactly sure. I think maybe that they do. I can't see any visually, but what I did is I took my camera and did some tests using the shutter speed, and here's what I got. Okay, this is a standard fluorescent light with a shutter speed of around 1/30th of a second and 200 ISO. As I bump up to 1/50th of a second and then to 1/80th of a second, you can see more flicker and also how those lines kind of develop on the wall. Now this is the SP10A starting at around 200 ISO and 1/30th of a second. And as we bump up the shutter speed, I don't see the lines or the flicker on this. Even with my camera maxed out at 1/2000th of a second shutter speed, I can't really see much line in there. There's a faint bit, but not a lot. Both lights have a very similar beam profile. First, the SF14. There's low, medium, high. Now the SP10A. I did also notice that there's a slightly different color in them. The SF14 looks like it's a cool white around 6500K, and the SP10A is a little more neutral, maybe 5700. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Good lucks.